Hello, how are you? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Welcome to another stream where we're gonna talk about it. Listen, Liverpool are gonna get a good player, but Liverpool Football Club and Liverpool fans, you have been played by Newcastle, and big time. You're getting the player you wanted, the second player you wanted, right? The second player you wanted. You Liverpool fans are gonna get a little bit angry. Liverpool fans are gonna get a little bit sensitive. But let's talk about it. People are gonna say I have an agenda, and I see you in the chat already, so you better like the video. There's over 600 people here, so let's get the likes up, right? Let's get the likes up. My man, just I want you to open your mind and open your brain. We'll talk about the news. We'll talk about Ekitike, Isak, Wissa. We'll talk about Gyokeres, Eze, Morgan Rogers to Chelsea, and all what is going on. But if you don't like what I say, I want you to debate me. Here you go. Marcel is saying, here we go. Tell me, what do you mean by here we go? I literally said this scenario yesterday. But you don't want to hear it. Don't be a follower. Just think with your mind and brain. I'm being seriously honest. Think with your mind and brain. This is the scenario that happened. And hit the like button. And let's see. Guys, let's get to 400 likes. Khalas, I think Isak goes to Barcelona. A bowler suits him. Maybe he goes next season. Thank you, Muhammad, for the first super chat of the show. Appreciate you so much. But let's talk about what happened, okay? Because that's a bomba. Liverpool are going to get a phenomenal player. Ekitike is a very good player. And they might not get Rodrygo. So they might keep Luis Diaz, and they have Ekitike, and they have Mohamed Salah, which is great. And I know that Liverpool fans, and let me just state that very quickly. Sam and the majority of the Liverpool fans, and I'm not going to lie, said that they are happy with Ekitike. That is great. Fantastic and phenomenal. Right? Very good. But in the same time, you have been played. You have been played. And let me show you what I mean by you have been played. Basically, you submitted an official bid for Ekitike. Let me put you through the timeline. On Monday, Newcastle went on to the public and said, listen, we want Ekitike to play with Isak. Right? We want Ekitike to play with Isak. So they went to Eintracht without talking to the player or with talking to the player, whatever. And they submitted a bid. The bid gets rejected. Newcastle are lurking. They're quiet. Liverpool say, if you're going to get Ekitike, our second target, we're going for our first target. Let me go and get Alexander Isak off your hand. You can't have the two together. You are not allowed to have the two together. I'm going to go, right? I'm going to go and get Isak. They go to Newcastle and they talk to them. Will the 120 opening bid be okay? Newcastle, Isak is not for sale. We value him at least at 150, right? And then a day later or 24 hours later, Liverpool open talks with Eintracht Frankfurt, right? And they go, what about Ekitike? They say, okay, we rejected Newcastle bid. How about you come and try to get Ekitike? Newcastle say, well, it's okay. We submitted a bid for Ekitike, but we're not. As Fabricio stated here, understand Newcastle have now already left the talks with Ekitike. They left the talks with Ekitike, right? Deal considered off at this stage. Newcastle now focus on other targets. Now Liverpool is saying, how much? So we're not getting Isak. We must get Ekitike. How much? And then they say, oh, by the way, Newcastle offered 70 million. You got to offer more than 70 million to get Ekitike. And then Liverpool say, well, okay, great. We're going to submit more than 70. Liverpool win. They don't lose. Like, I'm not here lying to you that say that Liverpool lose. However, there is a scenario where Liverpool not only will win, they will shit on all of us. Liverpool might still shit on all of us, but currently they are not. Currently they are not. That is what happens. If Liverpool talk to Ekitike and get Ekitike, and then they go and convince Isak to throw a tantrum so he can leave Newcastle, Liverpool won. Liverpool fans in the chat, you guys are crying, and I'm being honest. You know exactly the honest truth. And I'm going to absolutely play you a message from a Liverpool fan himself so you guys can listen and hear what is said by Jerry James. Here you go.
You can ask G, you can ask anyone that I'm speaking with. I said, astronomical bid, like an astronomical bid. You're talking 200 million, 185 plus add-ons. That makes Newcastle talk. That 120 isn't going to budge them because they're not focused on PSR. And Newcastle will gamble on the fact that yes, they'll do well in the league again to get top four, whether they win a cup or just win the league or whatever, and they'll do decent in the Champions League. Now, in the situation, if Ekitike and Isten came, they just go and play both. There's enough games for all of them. You talk about squad depth. Like, that's what Liverpool do. That's what all the best teams do. Do you know what I mean? You go and look at Chelsea right now. They've got João Pedro and Delap. Like, they'll rotate. Like, you go and look at flipping Newcastle and City back in the day. Haaland and Julian Alvarez. Now, of course, if Isak's the main guy, that's fine, but there's going to be enough games for Ekitike. What they did, though, Newcastle said, we're going to go for Liverpool's first target apart from Isak. Now, if you can't get Ekitike, Liverpool are finished. So they had to go and get Ekitike. They had to go and get Ekitike. And Newcastle in a situation where Isak is open to Liverpool, but he's not going to force a move because he's going to have loads of suitors next year. He's going to have 2 years left next year. He's still going to bank on the fact that he's going to score goals. So if anything, you have more teams interested in him because the price will be lower because he has less remaining on his deal. They're not forced to do anything. And they've gone and shown intent by getting Alanga, and now they want to get Wissa and whoever it is. So the Newcastle are fine. They're not going to go for Ekitike. They don't care. If they got Ekitike, it would have been great. Still would have gone ahead with it if we were trying to get Isak, but they wouldn't have. And unfortunately, They've won. You have to accept it. But Liverpool still wanted Ekitike. He was at second on the list after Isak. So it's all good for Liverpool. Not the best, but it's good. It's good. But listen, when you have rose-tinted glasses, when all you care about is Liverpool, and you're so optimistic, this is what happens. You fail to, see the pattern, see the signs, man.
Basically, guys. Okay, if you, by the way, if you're Liverpool and you're crying in the chat, it is fine. You don't want to understand it. You don't want to hear it. You guys act like kids. Liverpool are going to get a very good player, right? Are going to get a very good player in Ekitike, as it is reported. He's very good. He might score 15 goals. He might score 20 goals. But your target is Isak. But Newcastle forced you to leave the Isak table and go for Ekitike. But let's talk about a couple of things. Ekitike is better than Darwin Núñez. My man here is saying, I agree with Judge Mo 100%. Liverpool got played by Newcastle. Yeah, they did. All the saga. By the way, I want you guys to remember one thing. All this long summer for Isak. Liverpool are going to have a long summer for Isak. They're going to try to force Newcastle to sell Isak. That still can happen. But currently, it is not happening. Because Liverpool might go and get Ekitike, right? And move away from Isak. If Newcastle say Isak is not for sale, you're done. You're going to get Ekitike. And also, the Rodrygo news, after Jude Bellingham is out, Liverpool might not be able to get Rodrygo, nor do Arsenal, by the way. So none of them will get Ekitike. Ekitike rejected Newcastle. Stop laying 4 times. Fine, Andrew. You're crying again. He can reject Newcastle. That means Newcastle wouldn't gonna get him anyway. They weren't gonna get him anyway. So basically, they forced you to go and bid higher than them for Ekitike. For Ekitike, that is what happened, and you don't want to understand it. It is up to you. Oh my God, the Liverpool fans are absolutely, no one, all football fans cannot actually think with their brain. They cannot actually think with a straight mind. You don't need validation. It is okay. You got your second. You got your second choice, which is Ekitike, which is a good player. A front line of Ekitike, Diaz, Salah, Wirtz behind him. It's good. It's so good. It is not the same as Isak, though, because I know a lot of people don't rate Ekitike as Isak. Like, broski, why are you're coping with yourself? I know you wanted Ekitike. Bro, there is no bidding war. Frankfurt set the price long ago. It's the same price being mentioned today. So, but if okay, hear me out. Hear me out. If Newcastle were pushing yesterday, I literally, and I'm going to show you the conversation between me and Osam. I'm going to show you the conversation between me and Osam. You can actually be a follower and don't believe it. I literally said, if Newcastle don't try to go to a bidding war for Ekitike, that means they wanted Ekitike, but yeah, if he doesn't join, it is fine. It is fine. And I'm not denying this. Hugo is a good signing. I'm looking at more as a team. Absolutely. That is someone that is a little bit rational. I'm looking at more as a team because football is a team sport. 100% Ekitike is literally a good player. He will play with better players and his input will be better. It might not be great, but he will be all right. That is great. That is very good. That is good. They didn't want Ekitike that bad, Newcastle. This is all narrative. Because if you want a player that bad, you'll outbid. You will try to go to a bidding war. You will try to convince the player. They didn't want the player that much. They were like, yeah, we'll get Ekitike if we get Ekitike. Mo, I know unlike other YouTubers, you actually read them, but signing was driven by scouting and data 100%. And Liverpool wanted Ekitike, Himothy. They wanted Ekitike. Ekitike was right behind Isak in their list. But I don't think you understand my point. And instead of Newcastle battling all summer to keep Isak, they forced Liverpool to go and bid for Ekitike now. That is what happened. Liverpool could have waited for Ekitike the whole summer, but instead they didn't. Guys, can we get the likes up to at least 200? There's 900 people in the house. Can we get the likes up? I am sorry, Bo, but you're disingenuous. Whether Newcastle would have bid for Ekitike or not, we would have still got him because Newcastle weren't willing to sell. But that is what Newcastle did. Newcastle forced you to not sit at the table for Isak, my friend. Posted, that is what I said yesterday. That Newcastle, if they don't bid again for Ekitike, that means they forced you to go and bid quickly for Ekitike because you are afraid to lose both Isak and Ekitike. Do I have to repeat myself 50 times? It is very simple. Why are you not listening? I get it. You wanted Ekitike, great, fine, fantastic. You're going to get Ekitike. And Newcastle will keep their player, your number one target. And I said yesterday, that is what Newcastle want. If they get Ekitike plus Isak, it is fine. If they don't get Ekitike, they will move on to different targets. Very simple. Why is it so hard? No need to shout. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Like, and to be honest with you, is Ekitike better than Gyökeres? Is Diaz better than Eze on the left? Yes, Salah is better than all of them. That is great. That is very good. But will Salah have the same season as last season? I hope that Salah has the same season. Salah is my Egyptian guy. I hope that Salah has the same season as last season. He's my guy. Right? I want him to have a great season. But in the same time, are you going to bank on Salah having the same season? Oh my God, the Liverpool fans in the chat, you all are crying. Bro, you guys yesterday, some of you were adamant that you're going to get Isak. That you're going to sit at the table. Isak is ours. We're going to get Isak. Watch us get Isak. It's great. You're going to get, it's good. It's good for the league, to be honest. Liverpool, if they got Isak, they would have walked the league. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. Oh my God. They would have walked the league. How did we get played if Isak wasn't for sale? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you again. Okay? Newcastle didn't want you to stay all summer or the next month trying to get Isak and convince Isak to join you and sit at the table and try for Isak. Okay? So what they did, and I'm going to explain it again because you didn't listen. They went and bid for your second choice striker. So when you bid for Isak, they told you it's not for sale. So now you are in a situation that if Newcastle get Ekitike and don't sell Isak, you miss out on your first target and your second target. So they forced you to go quickly rush and go bid for Ekitike. And they said, oh, okay, you take Ekitike, we'll just keep Isak. That is literally what they did. That is the scenario. Posted. Liverpool not willing to go above 120 anyways. By the way, Hussam himself said that Liverpool were willing to go 130 plus 20 add-ons. And he knows people. And he told me this. Public, on YouTube and private. That Liverpool were willing to go for 150. Total package. But Newcastle told them he's not for sale. Huh? Here you go. But yeah, I'm lying. It's ridiculous. Liverpool, why? Okay, you know what? If you all are happy with Ekitike, why are you upset? Why are Newcastle upset? Why are Liverpool fans a little bit upset? Why? Why are Newcastle a little bit upset? There is no reason for you to be upset. Right?
Everyone acting like they're afraid of Paris Saint-Germain. Bro, PSG players are sat there shitting themselves because they draw Liverpool. Please. Have some shame, mate. Yeah. Arsenal versus Madrid or Atletico. Whoop! Atalanta! Vamos! I said from 2 hours ago from when I went live, give me Atalanta. Guess who got Atalanta? That's how the police. I don't know why I'm singing that.
Basically, that's my friend. Hussam is great. I love Hussam. Wallahi, I love Hussam. The problem now is that Liverpool fans, and I'm being honest, you guys think that I am against Liverpool for some whatever reason. You guys think I'm against Liverpool. But I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm just stating what happened. The problem is, you guys fought me for it. But according to you, he wouldn't have left anyway. That is my opinion. I said that Isak is not leaving. But Newcastle didn't want Liverpool bothering them every now and then about Isak and go sit at the table. That is not Mo. Wallahi, that is not me. Why are you fighting Footy Judge Mo? Footy Judge Mo didn't do anything. I said that Isak won't leave because, and by the way, I'm not in the know. I'm not an ITK. I am not an ITK. I'm not an ITK. I just repeat what the reports are saying. Exactly, Mo. If they are getting a great player, why are you mad? Like, I don't get it. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Okay. And I love, by the way, guys, let's have a civil conversation. I am here for Liverpool downfall. Mo, you got to cook the hell out of Hussam. Liverpool favorites for the league, my ass. They are still favorites for the league. My man, Hakai, they are still favorites for the league. Wirtz, Salah, Van Dijk, McAllister, even Ekitike. And even if they get a left winger or they keep Luis Diaz, they have Arne Slot, they have Alisson, Liverpool are still favorites for the league. By the way, I don't change my energy. And I don't support anyone. I don't change my energy because Liverpool didn't get Isak. I don't. But at least now it's close. Liverpool are favorites, but Arsenal may be close. But they're still favorites. And they're getting a good player in Ekitike that can score goals, and he's a very good forward. I'm not changing my energy. Ekitike is a good player. I'm not laughing at Liverpool. I am basically stating one thing, that Liverpool wanted Isak, and they didn't want to get Isak, and they didn't get Isak, and they're going to go for Ekitike as quickly as possible. But I'm not changing my opinion, my friend. You think I'm changing my opinion? No. If Arsenal now get Rodrygo, now different. If Liverpool get Rodrygo, it's even more different. Guys, we almost have 1,000 people. So I'm asking you again to hit that like button. As Hakai is saying, subscribe to the channel. Come on, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Subscribe and hit the like. Let's get to 500 likes live. 500 likes live. It pushes the show to new people. Come on. Andrew, big up Andrew. Thanks. So many people rattled that Liverpool wanted best players. A lot of people, to be honest with you, a lot of people were rattled by the idea that Liverpool might get Isak. You are so true about this. Arsenal fans, City fans. Hamza was crying on Twitter. Hamza started saying, oh, Liverpool spend a lot of money. Why do Liverpool spend money? Why that happens? Hamza started crying. So I'm here with you. He literally started crying on Twitter. So people were rattled. I will give you this. Why wasn't people angry? City bought Haaland or Real Madrid bought Mbappe, Rodrygo coming. Yeah, a lot of people are, they were upset that Liverpool wanted Isak. A lot of people were upset that Liverpool were going to get Isak. Yeah, I get it. And by the way, rightfully so, because they are rattled. And they were scared of Liverpool. People were scared of Liverpool because Liverpool with Isak looks so scary. Mohamed Salah and Isak and Wirtz would have destroyed the league. Would have destroyed the league. But how good is Ekitike for real? How good of Ekitike for real? I think he's a very good player. Let's compare Ekitike to Gyökeres, for example, but they both... Let's compare Ekitike to Cisco. Actually. Let's compare Ekitike to Cisco. I think Ekitike is better than Cisco, to be honest. Genuinely. I like Ekitike, actually. It's not like people that make fun of him. You guys are like funny. Because he's a very, very good player. A very good player. Wow. Hugo Ekitike and Cisco, they are not comparable. To be honest with you, they are not comparable. And I'm going to show you something that you might not like. The rivals fans might not like. Here you go. Watch this. That is the difference between Hugo Ekitike and Cisco. It's not even a comparison. Cisco is miles better. Ekitike is miles better than Cisco. So is Gyökeres, Martin. So is Gyökeres, who's unproven. So is Gyökeres. It's not even comparison, bro. Like, I watched some of Frankfurt because of Marmoush. I didn't watch a lot of Cisco, but I watched some games. And to be honest with you, Ekitike is miles better than Cisco. Miles. I'm being completely honest. And they both play in the same league. They both playing in the same league. Gyökeres play in a different league. Gyökeres play in a different league. Without a shadow of a doubt. But I'm comparing two players that play in the same league. Why do people keep saying that Liverpool? Wallahi, Martin, come join me on the stream. Come join me on the stream, Martin. Text me if you want to join me. I would love someone to bounce off in the conversation. That would be great. Come join me on the stream. Text me if you want. No, Ekitike is not going to get scapegoated. Ekitike is a good player. He's a very good player. So don't tell me that he's going to Ekitike is a good player. But is that lineup for Arsenal without Rodrygo for both? Without Rodrygo for both, is he better than Gyokeres and Eze? I'm being honest. I want to ask like this. Who's better? One word answer. Saka, Gyökeres, Eze, or Salah, Ekitike, Diaz? Or Salah, Ekitike, Diaz? Which one is better? Oh my God, people are really coping. No, Ekitike is a good player. Someone said, Tuste Baba saying Madueke will be more impactful than Ekitike is ridiculous. Think about it. Salah is phenomenal. That is what is going on. Salah is phenomenal. If Diaz is gone, okay, Tyler. If Diaz is gone, who would Liverpool get? Who would Liverpool get? Jack. Big up, Jack. Is that Jack Howe? Jackie Howe. Is that you, Jack? Have you changed your name? We could genuinely sign Osam up front and still win the league over the embarrassment Arsenal. Pep, now I know it's Jack. Pep is washed and Chelsea are Chelsea. 21 incoming. We'll see how it goes, my friend. Yes, Jackie. Big up, Jackie Habibi. Like, I haven't seen you for a while on the stream. Are Liverpool gonna get Rodrygo? We'll see. Like, there is talk that Rodrygo, it's gonna be very tough for Rodrygo to leave Real Madrid. Now, Rodrygo leaving Real Madrid is not gonna be easy. He loves the club, right? And it's really difficult for him to say goodbye. There will be more than one conversation with the club to discuss the situation. Real Madrid will let him decide whatever he wants. Fine. But I still believe that Liverpool are going to be favorites to win the league. However, it is close. But Ekitike, though, how many goals is Ekitike going to score? That is something I don't know. Can someone, everyone in the chat, let me know how many goals? But this is yesterday. How many goals will Ekitike score? Can someone tell me? You guys tell me, how many goals will Ekitike score? Oh my God. Oh my God. That is ridiculous. What is going on? 5 goals? You guys don't be shameless. I don't want shamelessly. Oh, preliminary talk between Liverpool and Real Madrid over Rodrygo are believed to have taken place. But remember, which is I believe, though, I read that report. It is reported that Rodrygo will only leave if Real Madrid let him decide where he wants to go. That means that Rodrygo have a club in mind. That Rodrygo have a club in mind. He wants a certain club. He wants a certain club. I read that report. Let's see. Let's see. Omari Hutchinson. Liverpool are already preparing a second bid for Hugo Ekitike. The first bid was made yesterday and quickly rejected. So that means 70 million is not enough. Liverpool are the only club talking to Frankfurt for Ekitike. So Newcastle are not there. Newcastle are not there. Newcastle have Wissa on the radar. Are set to make an approach to Brentford, 50 million plus valuation to Brentford. Wow. Newcastle really want to get a second forward to play alongside Isak, which is fine. Maybe they wanted Ekitike all along. Should Liverpool go and get Ekitike or try for Rodrygo? What is going on? Hello, Mookie. Mo, I can name 5 so-called flop. He will outscore Hugo. So if this happens, will you stop waffling, my brother? Kai Havertz, Jackson, Højlund, Noni Madueke, and if Wissa goes to... You really believe that Kai Havertz, Jackson, Højlund, now you are coping. They're going to outscore Ekitike. Are you mad? What is the BOMBA? Alex Crook. His name is Crook anyway. I don't know the guy, but what did he say? Where is his BOMBA? Oh, they will be keeping Isak. That's what he said 33 minutes ago. Anfield sector. Okay. Anfield sector. Let's go. Liverpool want Ekitike on board as soon as possible as they prepare to head to Asia to pre-season. So the Isak dream is over. So where is the Rodrygo talk? Where is the Rodrygo talk? Where is it? Where is the Rodrygo talk? Okay, yeah, I believe Alex Crook. So where is the Rodrygo talk? Where is Rodrygo? There's no Rodrygo here. So what is going on? It's all about Ekitike. Let's see. Let's look for his tweets about Rodrygo. What is going on? Preliminary talks between Liverpool. Do I follow Anfield sector? I'm going to follow the guys. Okay, preliminary talk between taking place are believed to have taken place. Okay, fair enough. One wing Rodrygo, other one Salah, behind them Verts and Isak or Ekitike. It's going to be Ekitike. Is actually mental, not to mention attacking pacey fullbacks. Yes, if Liverpool get Rodrygo, basically Rodrygo, Ekitike offset Isak with Salah. Yes. Liverpool are going to be scary. And I'm telling you from now. And all the other fans that are coping, Liverpool are going to be scary if they get Rodrygo. If Rodrygo is on the market and Liverpool go get him, I think that would be absolutely mental. Mental. I think they're going to win the league, to be honest. And they're going to win the league with a big margin. With a big margin, in my opinion. Hit the like button. Yalla, let's get to 500 likes. They are scary. Yeah, I believe. I believe that. But why is everyone saying that Liverpool are going to get Rodrygo? Why? I believe that if Arsenal get Eze and Liverpool get Ekitike, Liverpool will have more money have more money for Rodrygo than Arsenal. But key word here from Fabrizio Romano. Key word. I told you, Martin, to text me, akhi. You're sitting home. طب يلا, come join me, akhi. I am telling you now that key word is Rodrygo is going to choose his club. Is going to choose his club. Is it Arsenal? Is it Liverpool? They said that he wants the Premier League. That he wants the Premier League. So there is nothing that 100%. There is nothing in football that is 100%. Nothing in football that is 100%. Guys, I really... Yalla, let's go. Let's see what happens. And I want to get your comments. Let's see. Does anybody believe that this is going to happen? That they're going to have Rodrygo, Salah, and Ekitike up top and Wirtz behind? Does anybody here believe that this is possible? Anyone? Yes. Aaron, no one talks about this. Wallah, Aaron, I love that Aaron is always someone that is calm, composed, that is calm. Liverpool will still sign another striker. Liverpool are still going to target another striker. I know that. Like, because if they sell Darwin Núñez, of course, with the passing of Diego Jota, may he rest in peace, they need another striker next season to actually be backup at least. But the ilk of the striker they find, I don't know. Maybe Mateta. I don't know who they're going to sign. And maybe they still go for Rodrygo and keep Diaz and maybe keep Gakpo. Remember, Diaz can still play as a 9 as he played last season. So maybe that happened. Liverpool are calm. Liverpool are calm. I know that. Liverpool are very, very calm about this situation. Big up everybody that is here. Big up Redlan Taranga. Thank you for joining. Wow. All right, Martin, I just read your message. Big up to you and all the family. And enjoy your time, my man. Enjoy your time, my friend. But that Rodrygo news is amazing. By the way, there is something that we are also sleeping on. Yesterday, Fabrizio Romano said that Arsenal, the deal is stalling. By the way, I'm going to just say something that might rattle Arsenal fans. This saga, I know that there are reports that are saying that Gyökeres will travel to London on Friday to go his medical. However, there is a little bit of a problem, and that's why Fabrizio Romano has changed his tone on Arsenal and Gyökeres. You remember 2 days ago or 3 days ago when he said, calm Arsenal fans, Gyökeres deal is a little bit, is going forward, there is negotiations, blah, blah, blah. But yesterday, he said that there is a problem with the add-ons. Like they want the add-ons to be easy. So they want Gyökeres add-ons to be achievable. And Arsenal want to make them half and half. So what happens if they don't? And by the way, there is news that Arsenal may have Oli Watkins as an option. But I believe, that is my honest belief, that I believe that Arsenal will get Gyökeres over the line and Eze. But if they don't get a winger and Madueke, by the way, the meltdown yesterday from some Arsenal fans about the tweet about Madueke. Here you go, the Madueke tweet. The Madueke tweet and the Madueke tweet from yesterday. The meltdown from people yesterday about Madueke, right? From this guy. Oh my God, it's so dramatic. Like people, it's so dramatic. People are so dramatic. Oh my God, Arteta is gonna start Madueke He doesn't view him as a backup. Okay, fine. You want Arteta after and the Arsenal Football Club after signing a 50 million pound player to come publicly and say, well, we spent 50 million on a backup player. He won't do this. He will get plenty of minutes. People just love the drama. As Martin says, people love to rant on YouTube. People love it. You know what I mean? People love being dramatic. Oh my God. Like if Arsenal get Eze and they have Martinelli and Trossard, yes. After all of this, Madueke is going to start on the left winger. Keep a straight face and tell me this. You can't keep a straight face and tell me this. Madueke already regretting his transfer instead of support. They already hating the guy without him kicking a ball. That is not what happened. Like, yes. Like Liverpool sign a player. Like imagine Liverpool sign Ekitike and then they go and sign Mateta. Right? Yes, Arne Slot is going to go public and say, by the way, Mateta, you're a backup. You're not going to play. We'll play only when we need you. That is not going to happen. That doesn't happen in real life. Just go touch some grass. Go outside. Live your life. Eat some fruits. Drink some water. And live your life. I'll be using Sporting, used Arsenal the same energy. It depends who cave. It depends who cave. If Arsenal don't get Gyökeres, you have all the right to use them. If Arsenal get played by Sporting, it's your right. It's your right. Fair enough. Show me where it says Newcastle rejected a 120 million deal. Bro, they literally told you he's not for sale. What is going on? Why are you in denial, Paul? Faris, that is exactly, I started the show like this, Faris. So I started and said, if Isak throw a tantrum at Liverpool, get Ekitike and get Newcastle, that means Liverpool won and won 100% and no one can chat with them. And no one can chat with them. If that happens, I'm not saying otherwise. But I want to ask you a question, Faris. Do you believe Isak will throw a tantrum? Do you believe that Isak will go to Newcastle and force the move? Do you believe that? Because I don't believe it. Right? I don't believe it. I saw yesterday that Arsenal can't afford Rodrygo. They might. No, that means the Madueke, if the Madueke deal prevents Arsenal from getting Rodrygo, they're shit. They absolutely fucking shit. Why are you spending 50 million on this? Exactly, red line at triangle. Exactly, red line at triangle. I don't see Isak throwing a tantrum, all honestly. Newcastle can't bid more than 80 million due to PSR. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But one bid only, people sit at the table knowing that the bid might get rejected and they can offer more. And they can offer more. If Isak was going to throw a tantrum, he would have already, by the way, he would have already told Liverpool, and Liverpool would have stayed at the table. By the way, you're absolutely right. Liverpool would have stayed at the table to actually try to get him, but they didn't. So you're right. If Liverpool were informed, yeah, I can see him going to Barcelona, but they have financial problems. They have financial problems, as Fabrizio tweeted. Okay, guys, keep bringing negative news about Arsenal. We love it. Are you talking to me? Someone in my chat is saying that I bring negative news about Arsenal. On Footy Judge Mode chat, you know. Wallahi, I live to see everything. In Footy Judge Mode chat, they are saying that I bring negative news about Arsenal. Are you for real? Andrew came yesterday. Isak rejected Arsenal, Graham Bailey, and that's why Arsenal were not in for him. We're not in for him. So what are you talking about? Came yesterday. Isak rejected Arsenal, Graham Bailey. Maybe. And I believe that maybe Arsenal didn't even try for Isak. But probably they inquired and he said he's open to move to Liverpool because it's public that Isak was going to go to Liverpool. That is what happened. Thank you everyone for support. By the way, I just want to take a moment and thank everyone for supporting the channel. Paul, Andrew, of course, Mookie, Jack, Hakai, of course, Dale, Posted, Shoal, Muhammad Farhad. I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. This month has been good for me, views-wise, has been very good. We're in for a great month. And by the way, I am still very positive about Liverpool season next year. I genuinely think that Liverpool are going to have a great season next season. But why is this? Why are you rattled? It's okay. They got rejected by Newcastle. They don't care. Pick up Maverick. Guys in the chat, we got almost 1,000 people. Can everyone in the chat let me know where are you tuning in from? I want to see the names of the countries or the cities. Where are you tuning in from? I want to know where the community is from. It's great. London, Houston, Texas. Yes. Houston, Texas. India, Florida, Mauritius. I can't read all the comments, but I'm going to try to see. Redline Taranga, big up Habibi for supporting the channel. Big up my man for supporting the channel. If Ekitike can be finished article by the time Salah calls it a day, I'll be very happy with that deal. Fair enough. That would be great for Liverpool. That would be absolutely phenomenal for Liverpool. It would be great. It would be fantastic. But I still think you need extra. You need more. And also Liverpool don't need to actually get a replacement for Salah. Maybe surfing. Maybe Liverpool will get Isak next season. Maybe Liverpool get a cheaper Isak next season and they have Ekitike and Isak. Maybe that's what happens next season. Algeria Mahdi. Imagine if Liverpool next season they get Isak as well. I think that would be great for Liverpool. I think that would be great. Someone is saying if Arsenal went for Isak, he would not have turned them down. Ruski, I think Isak publicly said he wants Liverpool. Big up, Sam. More great show. Keep winding up, Arsenal fans. And big up Inter Milan. I'm in Sheffield, England. Big up Inter. We're going Lukman. We're getting Lukman. Dubai. Radwan. Big up Radwan. Come to Malaysia. We'll see one day. Zambia. Oh, Zambia. Kalusha Bwalia. Do you remember Kalusha Bwalia? Fred and Boma. Do you remember Kalusha Bwalia from Zambia? Yes. Real McCoy. His name McCoy is Liverpool won't want Isak next season. Why? Maybe you get Isak next season. What is stopping Liverpool from getting Isak next season? Why not? What is stopping Liverpool? But listen, there are other news as well. By the way, are we sleeping on Chelsea? If Chelsea get Morgan Rogers and they got João Pedro, they got Neto, they got Delap, and they have Cole Palmer, are we sleeping on Chelsea? Right? Wallahi, we try posted. Are we sleeping on Chelsea? I'm being honest. Because the news about Morgan Rogers, right? By the way, before I go to Morgan Rogers, have you seen this news? That Crystal Palace are open to a cash plus swap deal with Arsenal involving Eze and Trossard. That means Arsenal are not bringing a left winger. Eze is going to be the left winger for them. By the way, that means that Arsenal view Eze as the left winger next season. If they sell Trossard and get Eze, they want Eze. They need to do it now. They need to do this now. Oh my God, this is gonna be great. That ain't happening. Why not? Why not? I am not an ITK and I don't do source this, source that. I just say, I see the news and I talk about it. Are we sleeping on Chelsea? Chelsea have made Aston Villa star Morgan Rogers their top target for the remainder of the transfer window. There is one thing that you guys are missing. Aston Villa might want Nicholas Jackson because Nicholas Jackson was brought up by Emery in Villarreal. So he coached him before. So maybe there is going to be a swap deal where Chelsea pay money, give them Nicholas Jackson and get Morgan Rogers. How good is Morgan Rogers? How good is Morgan Rogers? Rogers, Palmer, Enzo Caicedo, Lavia, Reece James, Delap, Joao Pedro. Chelsea is overrated. Morgan Rogers is a great player. He's a great player. There's going to be cold Palmer and cold Rogers. He's a bowler, bro. He's great. It's fantastic. Okay, someone is crying in the chat. Newcastle has been tracking Ekitike since 3 years, bid 25 million 2 years ago. Now you are saying Newcastle didn't want Ekitike. Bro, do some search before speaking. Okay, I'm going to respond to you because you're spamming. You're like an idiot in the chat and you're spamming. Seriously. You're spamming the same comment instead of doing a new comment. Yes, Newcastle were tracking Ekitike. That was in 2022 and 2023. They got Isak. When they were tracking Ekitike, they didn't have fucking Isak. Now Isak turned out to be great. They wanted Ekitike, but do you think that they wanted Ekitike to replace Isak? Yes, of course. They wanted Ekitike. But they didn't want him to replace Isak. Are you mad? Use your brain. Use your brain. Use your mind. Bro, stop fucking spamming. Fucking, the fuck is wrong with people? What is wrong? Liverpool never go back to target Zubamendi, for example. Okay, that is fair, Redline Teranga. But what if Isak is on the market cheaper? Would you personally go back for him? Why not? Why not? And also you're saying this. Weren't you tracking Rodrygo about like 3 years ago or something, or 4 years ago, or that was old? Bro, like stop. Like people that spam the same comment. Do you want attention? Adi will give you attention. We'll give you attention, Adi. It's a foot. I'm just a guy like you on YouTube talking about the football and talking to my community. All of them are friends. Some of them on the stream. Some of them have my numbers. And we talk, we text. So stop seeking attention, broski. Stop seeking attention. It is okay. Yeah, you're one of the viewers. It's fine. You're not special. Oh, he's still spamming. He's still spamming. Okay, you deserve a timeout. He's fucking idiot. Guys, can we get to 500 likes live? 500. 500 likes live, guys. Hit the like button. Come on. Mods. Let's go. Let's get to 500 likes. Omali. Big up Omali for dropping the tenner all the way from America. Omili. Big up, my friend. Palmer, Rogers, Delap, Lavia, Gittins, Tosin, Man City Academy. Maresca is really getting his youth team together. Mo, you were right about Newcastle and Liverpool, by the way. Thank you, O'Malley. I don't seek validation. I really speak what I think. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm right. We all get right things and we all get wrong things. You know what is wrong? I always have this saying. If you think you're always right, you're already wrong. My saying, and I always tell this even to my wife, no one is right all the time. If you think you're always right, you're already wrong. At that time, you're already wrong. Seriously. Appreciate you so much, O'Malley, for the super chat. Big up, my friend. Mohammed Ibrahim, you're so rattled. It is unbelievable. Liverpool won't finish top 2 next season. You're so rattled. It's unbelievable. You're so rattled. It is unbelievable. I don't know. What is this? You think Liverpool will not? Liverpool are the best team in the league, my friend. Liverpool are the best team in the league. Are you coping with yourself? Are you scared? You scared? Tell me. It's okay. It's footy judgment. It's okay. I'm like your older brother. It's okay. You can tell me. You can tell me, Mo, I'm scared of Liverpool. You can tell me, Ad. You can tell us all. We're all a big family here. You can tell us, Mo, guys, I'm really scared of Liverpool. I think they might retain the title. I'm so scared. And I think you... You're my older brother. It's okay, Muhammad. Adi. Probably I'm older than you. Probably, by the way, if you keep spamming that Liverpool won't finish top 2, that Liverpool got the Timo Havertz, right? If you keep spamming this, maybe you're older in age, Muhammad. And I appreciate you, Muhammad. Everyone has their own right to say whatever, right? Everyone, right? But in the same time, you cannot just sit here and I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Martin. You fraud. Don't be a fraud. Martin, don't be a fraud, Martin. Thank you guys so much for the big support of the channel. Ben Jacobs just tweeted. Ben Jacobs. What did he tweet? Liverpool have agreed a 6-year contract with Hugo Ekitike. Clubs now working on agreement with a worth of excess of 70 million pounds. Work to be done on structure, but Liverpool's strong relation with Frankfurt has led to quickly progress already. Newcastle out of the race. That's a great tweet. Hugo, instead of Nunes. It's going to be Hugo. I love this energy. Redline Taranga, I love you. I love you. Because you speak whatever you think. You don't play narratives and agendas. Liverpool will retain the title. No leopard this season in it. I love this energy. You got good energy. Big up Badri Habibi. I love the energy. Love it. That's what you say. That's a chest. Wijnaldum, Newcastle inflated Ekitike fee and kept Liverpool's first choice brain. By the way, this guy have said this yesterday on the Football Terrace and on my channel. Yesterday, he said this. Big up my man. That's a Newcastle fan, people. That's a Newcastle fan. Big up my man. Cal, big up Cal from Australia for supporting the channel as always. Spain sources confirm that Arsenal have completely given up on Rodrygo. We're better than the league with these choices. You better win the league if you have given up on Rodrygo. And let's look. So Rodrygo is not on the table anymore. Here you go. Arsenal have closed the door on Rodrygo. I want to know why. Because if it is the money, Arsenal need to get cooked. If Rodrygo is on the market and Arsenal don't try to sign him, Arsenal actually spent the money on Meduki instead of trying for Rodrygo. After it was reported also in Spain that Rodrygo wants Arsenal. Rodrygo's first priority is the Premier League. He wants Arsenal. He wants to get Arsenal. He wants to go to Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. He wants to play at the Emirates. He was amazed by Arsenal when they played him. If Rodrygo is on the market and Arsenal don't even try for him because of financial problems, Arsenal spent the money on Madueke, they deserve to get cooked. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. If Rodrygo stays at Real Madrid, it's okay. It's okay. If Rodrygo... Okay, so what happened to the hand of Arsenal? Maybe Rodrygo wants to stay, Sean. Maybe Rodrygo wants to stay. We'll know. But if Rodrygo goes to Liverpool, Arsenal will get cooked. Cooked. Cooked on all the platforms. Cooked. And cooked like chef cooking. You know what I mean, chef cooking? You'll get cooked. If he's on the market and you don't go for him. But if Liverpool get him, oh, it's long. Yo, baby. It's long. It's long for Arsenal Football Club. It's long. If he doesn't move, we're good together. It's okay. How am I wrong? How am I wrong? Super wrong. How am I wrong? So you spend 50 million pounds on Maduki. Rodrygo, but Inter, you didn't want him. That is up to you, Martin. But all the Arsenal fans were in for him. That is your personal choice. I'm not talking about your personal choice, Martin. Hakai, next season will be tight. I can't call it Mo. Do you think that Chelsea is the leopard in the tree next season? Could be. Chelsea are the leopard in the tree. They are the underdogs. The real underdogs are Chelsea Football Club. The real underdogs are Chelsea Football Club. That's the real underdogs. Can they win the league? Yeah, a little bit here and there. Are they going to win the league? Probably not. Probably not. Not 100 million. 100 million pounds is a lot. Liverpool package accepted was less than the Newcastle offer. Where did you get that? Maybe. Liverpool has said, big up Tina. Liverpool have said that they will do whatever it takes to get Rodrygo. Fair enough. Are you going to spend another 100 million? I think Liverpool can. I think Liverpool can. No, we get cooked anyways every day. I don't think Arsenal fans care. No, but there is a difference between when you get cooked from rivals because they don't like you, blah, blah, blah. But if you get cooked because you did something wrong, you deserve it. You deserve it, to be honest. Who are Corazon? They're from Deportivo. What would they say? Oh, Cal dropped the 20 piece. My man Cal dropped the 20 piece. 20 piece. It's a good piece. Thank you. If Eze starts on the left, I will forgive. If Eze isn't used on the left, this wasn't about tactics and about money. With Eze, Gyökeres, Zubamendi, Madueke, Norgard, Mosquera, Kepa, all holes have been fixed. A good coach should win. But I'm going to ask you a question. No, actually, I'm not going to ask the question because Liverpool are not going to get Isak. So Arsenal must. By the way, I'm just going to tell you something. If Arsenal get Eze, if Liverpool don't get Rodrygo, and they don't get Isak, I'm going to repeat again. I'm going to be completely honest, or I got to keep a straight face. Even though I believe that Liverpool will be favorites when they get Ekitike, and I don't know who's the second striker gonna be, and I don't know who's gonna be the left winger. They might sell Diaz and they might get someone. If Liverpool get Rodrygo, basically at this time, Liverpool are heavily favorites. But if Liverpool don't get Rodrygo and they get any other winger, number one must, if they get Gyökeres and Eze with Madueke, which is their choice, Arsenal must. Arsenal must, Cal. You must win the league. And by the way, it doesn't matter if Liverpool are marginally better than you. But it's your league. You have to win it. And Arteta must win. Oh my God. Someone said, Mo, Liverpool should hijack Gyökeres 3D chess. Ya Allah. If Liverpool hijack Gyökeres, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Oh my word. Can we need 70 more likes to reach 500. Just only 500 likes. Only 500. Liverpool should hijack Gyökeres. Liverpool aren't in for Gyökeres anyway. They were like, they inquired about him and then they moved on. That is a no chance. Big up Jenny for joining. There's no chance Liverpool hijack Gyökeres. There's zero chance that happened. More, I'm being honest. I'm expecting to get cooked either way. Not if you win the league. Why are you going to get cooked? Why are you going to get cooked, Evan? There's no reason for you to get cooked. Chelsea have made an inquiry about Hato, or Chelsea are targeting a centre back. Oh no. Chelsea can be dangerous. Chelsea can be dangerous. Top MG is asking, Mo, do you think Liverpool will get Rodrygo? I'm not actually sure about Rodrygo. I'm not. Maybe. If they bid, they can get Rodrygo. If they bid, they can get Rodrygo. But is Rodrygo a priority for Liverpool? That is different. It might not be a priority. I'm eating some sugar. Gummy bears. Gummy bears. Mo, why aren't you put any pressure on City? We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Why am I not putting any pressure on Chelsea Football Club? Very simple. Very simple. Because City are doing rebuild. City are doing rebuild. Pep Guardiola have already won 4 titles, 6 titles, and he won a triple. So basically, City are the leopard in the tree alongside Chelsea. And until City address the defense and the right back, I'm not putting any pressure on City. See, City fans, I am on your side. I am on your side. Oh, Lorenzo. Conrad. Oh my God. Is it possible Rodrygo said no to Arteta? Maybe he doesn't want a damaged hamstring and scar on his leg because of overplaying. But Arsenal will have a lot of players. What do you think, Conrad? Do you think he rejected Arsenal? Do you think Rodrygo rejected Arsenal? Does anybody here? Yes or no? Okay, quickly in the chat, everyone. Thank you, Conrad, for the super chat. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Voice of Reason. Redline, Taranga, Hakai, Wijnaldum, O'Malley, Real McCoy, Andrew, Paul, Mookie, Jack, Adele posted. Thank you guys. Shoal, Muhammad Farhad, thank you guys for supporting the channel. You guys are legends. But guys, do you think he said no to Arteta? You know how we will know? Do you know how we will know? Very simple. Very simple. If he accepts going to Liverpool. Exactly, Tevin. Yeah, I know, nuts are more healthy, but I have gummy bears now. It says that Rodrygo only thinks of Real Madrid. Yes, it says. Oh my God. Okay, great. Liverpool. Bomba, Ekitike to Liverpool is a here we go. Is Ekitike to Liverpool a here we go? Junior Frippo. What is this? It's Fabrizio. Has Fabrizio said something about Ekitike? Has Fabrizio said something about Ekitike? Anfield sector again. Should I actually turn the notification bell about Anfield sector? Should I turn on the notification bell? Let's go. All right. Okay. The deal could be done today. That is very good news for Liverpool. Very good news for Liverpool. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's amazing news for Liverpool. I don't know who broke the Rodrygo deal. Does anybody think that City can sign Rodrygo? 100%. I've never said that Liverpool will only buy Ekitike. But we're very close to 500 likes. Very close to 500 likes. And we're very close actually now. Subscribers. Let's go. I want to get to 40K before the season starts. Can you guys share the stream? Fabrizio video, yes. It is. It's done. They will sign Ekitike. You know that Liverpool will sign Ekitike. You know that Liverpool will sign Ekitike. Everyone knows that. Rodrygo, though, is a big up. Smash the likes, as Martin says. My friend, Martin. Newcastle just bid once and then they just left. ESPN. What is ESPN? Why do you keep putting this? Why? What is going on? Right? What is going on? Not sure if you read my Lookman super chat. Wi-Fi was bugging for about a minute. I don't think you sent a super chat. Oh. I just saw it. Lookman, if no Rodrygo is versatile. Inter already agreed with Lookman. Lookman. Inter are gonna get Lookman. There you go. Inter are gonna get Lookman, my friend. He wants Inter. That's what has been said, Redlan Taranga, that he wants Inter. Sorry, it actually came at the end for some reason. Like, he wants, by the way, I'm just gonna tell you something about Inter. It is said that Inter are not gonna sell Thuram, but in the same time, how can we have Jan, Lautaro, Thuram, and Lookman? Are we changing? Are we changing our style of play? Are we not playing with two forward? Who said Eze to Chelsea? Why does this keep surfacing? Eze, Chelsea. That is not something that will happen. The last news is July 16, Simon Phillips. He spoke to his agent. Eze literally said that he wants to join Arsenal. He said that he wants to join Arsenal. So, why do people keep making fun of Ekitike? I don't understand, actually. Why do people make fun of this? Are people coping that Ekitike is a good player and he's joining Liverpool? I don't know how much is Turam, but right? By the way, I'm just gonna tell you something. Wallahi, Liao is gonna, if anyone gets Liao, they're gonna absolutely got a gym if they can control Liao. Hopefully, we don't play with a back three. I'm tired of a back three. Like, a lot of fans are. I'm going to say something that is going to be completely honest. Yes, but Madueke price was fair. So, yes. You're saying that his price and his CV don't match, but Madueke's price for 52 million was fair. Mafia, my man, have some shame. They can get into the Eze, but again, I'm gonna show you a video. Okay, stick with me. I'm gonna show you a video about this. I'm gonna show you a video. Guys, hit the like button. I'm gonna show you a video about Eze. Actually, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna show you the video that I actually, bro. If there is anyone, if he's saying this, and by the way, he's saying this Eze before, like, before even anyone actually said the Arsenal are linked with him. Let's listen to the video. Let's go. It's uploading. It's almost done. So let's go. Here you go. It's about how much Eze likes Arsenal, and if that is not true, well, you know what I mean? Like, do people actually doubt that Eze wants to join Arsenal? You just watch this, and you know exactly. He said this. That has not, before even Arsenal were linked with him. You know what I mean? Like, before Arsenal were linked with him at all. So why are people doubting that Eze will join Arsenal? What? Right? What? You serious? Garnacho to Chelsea. Alex. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you serious? He didn't say that. He said, I hope we don't sign Garnacho. That's what he said. He never said anything else. He never said anything else. He's not a bomba. Watch this, guys. Watch this. quickly. So 1 minute.
As a kid, that's all I knew. Arsenal was everything. So to play there, to not even understand where I meant to play first team football, but just to be, I'd go in, I've got an Arsenal badge. I'm the kid that plays for Arsenal. During that period, it was amazing, but afterwards it became difficult because as a kid, your identity is almost wrapped up in that.
When he was released by Arsenal, he ended up being very emotional. I think that showed the human side of him, which is that, look, I really want to be here. They don't want me.
That's one of the hardest battles I've had. Because of what Arsenal meant to me at the time, I've got tears ready to pour down my face. But all I knew was okay, when's the next trial? When's the next trial?
After Arsenal, he went to Fulham for a short while, got released. Reading, got released. So when he was released by Millwall, I remember he got into the car. He was almost smiling. He was almost like, it'll be all right. I didn't get it this time, but this isn't where my story ends.
All I have to say is that it doesn't matter, like, this is not video that Arsenal, this is a video that he is. I believe that some players have dreams of playing for certain clubs. I genuinely believe this, by the way. I genuinely believe that there are players, their dream is to play for Liverpool Football Club. There are a lot of players, their dream is to play for Man United. There are a lot of players that the dream is to play for Arsenal. Especially that Eze grew up in London. I believe that he only wants Arsenal. However, Crystal Palace, the thing about it is that Crystal Palace doesn't hold all the cards, right? Crystal Palace doesn't hold all the cards because there is the release clause. There are a lot of players, by the way, that they will choose, especially if Bayern, by the way, there is something that you guys don't understand, that people don't understand, is that Bayern at the current moment are not willing to offer high wages. Arsenal are, Bayern at the current moment are a team that actually are looking to lower their wage bill. So it's quite the opposite. Bayern Munich will not gonna offer him more than what Arsenal do. For example, if Arsenal offer him 150, 180K, it's different. And Man United were in the mud, Mafia. Man United were in the mud. We're in the mud. Like, you gotta be honest. You know what I mean? Pick up Cal. Eze, come home, son. You will win the league with the Arsenal. Him and Gyökeres want Arsenal and love the badge. And also, Eze will die on the pitch for Arsenal. And Gyökeres will die. These players, they want to go to Arsenal. They want to go to Arsenal. Like, it's different when a player loves the club and they die on the pitch for the club. There are a lot of players that I've seen in the history that love the club so much that they're willing to go above and beyond to actually play for the club. There are players that played for Liverpool that love Liverpool to the core, and their dream was to play there. And I believe that some of the players, they just have this, you know, like they have this thing, you know. So that is what is going on, you know. Here you go with Hussami's title. Isak rival copium continues. Diaz to Bayern, Rodrygo to Liverpool. He hasn't updated his title yet. Sam needs to update his title. Why they keep saying it's all PR? This video was not shot by Arsenal. Like, it's not shot by Arsenal Football Club. This is not a Arsenal production. This is not a production by Arsenal. Like, I understand if this is a production by Arsenal, but it is not a production by Arsenal. So why do you keep saying that it's a production by Arsenal? Like, it's a PR. A PR is when a club release a video themselves. You know what I mean? That didn't happen, you know? It's not happening. Like, that is not the case now. That is not the case. It is not the case. No, I'm overwhelmed by the support. I'm overwhelmed by the support from you guys, to be honest with you. We actually are in for a great month, to be honest with you guys. We actually are 9 likes away from 500. You can get me to 500 likes live. Yeah, I've saw this news, but also in the same time, Fabrizio himself has said that it's gonna be very hard for the deal for Rodrygo to leave Real Madrid, and I believe that Liverpool can go and sign Rodrygo. Liverpool at the current moment are probably the most attractive team in England at the current moment, especially with how they win trophies with Arne Slot, with keeping Salah. Right? It's fantastic. Liverpool are doing amazing, to be honest with you. And I love it. I love it. I love seeing clubs just do good and everything. I am tired from Man United having everything. So reality is, like Arsenal at the current moment are attractive, but Liverpool are more attractive at the current moment. Yani, he's more attractive. You know what I mean? Like they're more attractive. So you gotta sit down and think about which club is more attractive. Is it Arsenal or Liverpool? At the current moment, I believe it's definitely Liverpool, the project. Thank you so much, Top MG. Oh my God, thank you, my man. I love I want to do badges for members. So I want to do badges for members. I don't know how to do it. I'm not sure if anyone in the chat can actually send me some badges. I want to do like badges for like new member, 1 month, 1 year, or 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. I want to do it. I just don't know how to do it, to be honest. I need someone to do them for me, to be honest with you. I want to do badges for the people that have been here for a while, the members that have always been members. You know, there are Sean is a member. There are a lot of members here. Footy Corner, Mr. Iguana. Like there are a lot of members. I want to do some members for like badges for the people, to be honest with you. I have emotions. Nobody doesn't have emotions. Of course I have emotions. Of course, you want this to happen for the sake of good things. You want this to happen for the sake of good things. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I do have emotions. All of us has emotions. Even Abdimas Prime is a Chelsea fan saying only wants Arsenal and he is our backup plan as Chelsea won Morgan Rogers, our first choice, but Arsenal have to be careful taking forever for Eze. Other clubs might go in for him. That's very, very, very true. You know what I mean? It's very, very true. You know what I mean? I speak with a lot of emotions. Some people keep saying bomba, bomba, bomba. There's no bomba here. No bomba. There's no bomba that is happening. I would like Liao, top player, and will fight for Jota and Andre 100%. Liao, if he goes to Liverpool, will fight. I think that because he sees himself as the best player at Milan, I think that is one of the problems. I think that was one of the problems. If Liao goes to Liverpool, he will fight. At Liverpool, he's not the best player. You know what I mean? He's not the best player. Because there is Salah, there is Van Dijk, there is McAllister. So that is the thing that people need to understand, that is different. Anyway, I'm going to let you go to Hussam now. I want to thank everyone that supported this stream. This stream has been amazing. You guys are amazing. You guys are brilliant. You guys are phenomenal. We got to over 500 likes. Super chats were amazing. You guys are absolutely top-notch super chatters. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Everyone knows that I do this for a living now. So you guys basically making my day. All the viewers, all the comment section. You guys are... Why rip MHF? Why? Me and Osama are in very good terms. Why? You guys are absolutely phenomenal people. I just want to say that. Thank you so much. Also Chelsea fans, and also the majority of the people that super chatted this stream are Liverpool fans. So don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Why are you a hater? Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Adi, support. Tell the people to like. I'm going to let you guys go to Hussam. And I will see you guys soon. Okay. Everyone in the chat before you go. I want you guys all to say this. Copy paste. Don't go yet. Don't go yet, please. Even if you're a Liverpool fan, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Copy paste. If you are here, copy paste this. No, seriously, guys, let's a little bit see his reaction. I'm gonna be in his chat. Let's see his reaction before we go to him. I think that'll be funny. Let's try. Guys, even if you're a Liverpool fan, just have some fun. Let's have a little bit of fun and go and watch him. Let's enjoy. I'm putting this to listen. Let's go. Copy paste, guys. Copy paste. I will see you guys at his chat. Let's go.